Clayton, how about a nightcap?
Sure, why not?
Ready?
Yeah.
Clayton, couldn't help but notice the tension in the air tonight. And it started with that phone call from Dusty.
You'd have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to miss it, Clayton.
Look, things have just been building between the two of you ever since you got here.
Something is wrong, and it looks like it has to do with Dusty. Now, you can tell me to shut up if you want to, but I'm your friend, and I'm worried about you.
Clayton, why is Jessica so much more concerned about Dusty coming to your wedding than you are?
Because Jessica's not his aunt. She's his mother.
Jessica is Dusty's mother.
But you're his...
Just his uncle. His father was a... Well, actually, I never knew who his father was. And I'm not sure that Jessie did either. I guess this story might as well come out. It has been bottled up in me for too long. Jessica was a pretty wild kid when she was young. It was always hard for her to keep her emotions in check. We were close at the time, and I could kind of look after her and protect her from, well, from herself, actually. And then, after Amy and I got married, I really didn't have the time for Jessica. And I guess she felt that because she really started to let loose. And one day, she came home pregnant.
30, 40 years ago, I guess that caused quite a scandal.
It would have. But we agreed upon a plan. Amy and I took her on a long trip overseas so she could have the baby in peace.
I thought Dusty was born in San Angelo.
That's what we wanted people to think. But he was born in London.
I see.
After the birth, Jessica went into an emotional depression that was so bad, we had to put her in a rest home.
An institution?
Not exactly, just a place to see that she got proper care. Amy and I kept Dusty. That's what we had agreed upon. We never adopted him legally, but we got a birth certificate that named us as parents. And we took him back to Texas.
After Jessie got out of the rest home, she was all right?
We assume so. She responded to the treatment beautifully. And actually, by the time she was released, Amy and I were back in Texas. After a couple of years, she married Lord Montfort and settled down in England. I never saw her for years until Amy got sick. And then she came over to help me take care of her. I really don't know what I would have done without her back then.
Clayton, that's all in the past. I mean, what about now? Why all this tension?
Her seeing Dusty worries me. Somehow the secret might get out. And there's always JR. He's just looking for any possible excuse to get me to walk out in the wedding. And she and JR are pretty close right now. If he finds out about this, he'd probably blackmail me.
How the hell's JR gonna blackmail you? Now, Miss Ellie's gonna understand something like this.
It's not Miss Ellie I'm worried about, Ray. It's Dusty. I never told him that he was not my real son.